to others. Ian's all day now. Always respectful, kind to others. I obey my parents, teachers and others. I'll do 20 minutes in the morning, more any day. During calls in the hammer, acceptable behavior. Ian's rules a rocky way. Now Ian's rules, today's a day. Now Ian's rules, acceptable behavior, respectful to others. Ian's rules a day now.
Hello, my name is Ian Rogers. I am 18 years old and I go to Woodgrove High School. I live in Round Hill, Virginia, and I love acting and singing. And even though I have autism, I love playing guitar and have been writing songs and recorded them ever since 2011. Now on the acting side, I've been a part of the Very Special Arts program ever since November 2007. I hope this documentary helps people understand me better and other people who have autism for me as well. Thank you and enjoy my documentary right now. How long have you known me?
Ian, I have known you for 4 years.
I have known you since you were 5 years old.
I have known Ian for 4 years now here at Woodgrove.
How long have I known you?
Yeah.
I have known you 4 years.
I have known you for 4.5 years.
I have actually known Ian Rogers for approximately 6 or 7 years. I met Ian when he was in 8th grade, and he had Mr. Paul Bryan as a teacher.
Yeah.
So, so that's probably about 6 or 7 years now.
I've known Ian for about 7 years, since you've been in 6th grade.
Wow. And have you ever seen me in a play before? Or?
I have not seen you in a play before, but I have talked to Miss Castelli, who has seen you in several plays, and she says that you are absolutely extraordinary and a great actor.
No, I've not seen you in any plays, in the talent show once, but I've heard all of them. You've been so excited, and you always shared that you were in a play.
I have. I've seen you in 2 plays. You're going to have to help me with my memory here. I saw you...
Well, I was playing part of Timothy Wynn Lion, starring as the lion who was one of the toys in the movie, in the play called The Velveteen Rabbit.
The Velveteen Rabbit. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so what's the next play?
And the other play I saw you in was last year. I saw you in you were Tigger.
Tigger, yeah.
I've seen you in several plays.
I have not seen you in a play. However, I have seen you perform on stage several times before.
Yeah.
Each of those times that I've seen you perform, you have been singing.
I have seen Ian in many plays here at the school in class. We do 2 plays a year, and I have seen Ian also in plays with the VSA.
Well, just that one talent show.
Ooh.
And you sang one of my favorite songs from Grease.
3 plays at Franklin Park,
Okay.
I believe,
And,
and 1 play here.
I've seen at least 4 performances. Ian has participated in 2 talent shows here at Woodgrove High School.
one in 2011 and 2013.
Yeah, one was in 2011 where he sang Colors of the Wind.
Yeah.
And the second time that I heard him sing was in 2013, and he sang a song from Grease.
Yeah,
and
Hopelessly
that was
Devoted to You.
Hopelessly Devoted to You. And then just recently I saw him while he was performing at Franklin Park Performing Arts Center for the Very Special Arts and for the Percival Business Association. Ian sang 2 of his own songs. He sang Ian's Rules.
Ian's Rules.
And
Forever Strong.
And he sang Forever Strong. So another song that I've heard Ian sing is a song called Starry Nights. So I've had an opportunity to hear him sing numerous times, and I have to say I also heard him singing and playing the guitar.
Yeah.
And I was very, very, very impressed with his guitar playing skills, because I did not realize that he was as good of a guitar player as he is, since I had only heard him sing.
I talked about the Grease. All right, so I talked about Grease. And what was the last one you were just in that you were so excited about?
Tigger.
Being Tigger.
Let's see, I think I can remember the very first play That was Spring Canceled.
You think? I was like,
Yeah,
yeah, that was
Spring
back in
Canceled.
2011. So.
And you were Larry Leprechaun in that
Yes.
one. And
Yeah.
then
And Velveteen
Charlotte's Web,
So tell me the Velveteen Rabbit.
The Velveteen Rabbit, yes.
These plays that we do through the class are one-act plays, and we do one the second quarter and one the fourth quarter each school year.
Absolutely, my favorite role you did was Tigger.
Yeah.
I thought you were fabulous in that.
I think my most favorite one was when you were Larry Leprechaun.
Ian had a lead role in the play A Funny Thing Happened on the way to fifth period, and I thought that was a really bright spot for you.
Yeah.
I would have to say anything where you were singing, I felt that you had done a fantastic job with that.
Winnie the Pooh, when you played Tigger, you was a great tiger, just jumping all around.
Well, I've seen you on YouTube quite a bit, some of your videos, and you were very talented. But I will tell you my favorite thing that I think I ever heard you sing was your Starry Night song. And you
Yeah.
sang that for my mom, and you wrote that yourself, and I thought that was awesome.
Well, I've heard you singing on and off like the last couple of years, because as a teenager, this seems like something that you've really gotten into, is singing. And I guess you really knocked my socks off a couple weeks ago when you sang that song that you came up with. And you wrote that song and then you sang it, and I was just like, wow, you know, and other kids that heard you sing were like, you know, hey, he has a good voice.
I saw you at a Partners Club sing one time, Partners Club event. Sing.
Yeah, karaoke, Michael Jackson.
Yes, you did karaoke. I enjoyed that.
Well, I know in Larry Leprechaun you had a big role. You sang and you had lines, and I think that's the play that I remember the most. When you were singing.
Spring Cancel, yeah. What are some areas of improvement that Maya can do better in the future?
Well, you know what? I think you are also a very good artist. So maybe you could draw some more pictures and share your art, because you're very artistic.
Very artistic.
Yes, and Ian, your songwriting, you are a great songwriter.
Yeah.
Those lyrics in your song were really, really good. So I think you should do that.
Oh, well, I guess what you need, what would be good to work on is just being focused at what you're working on at the moment, and not dream about what we're going to do next, but just work, you know, what's happening right now.
Wow, you were really good. Maybe slow down a little bit. That's about the only thing I can think of. But you were pretty good. And your Tigger performance was perfect. I don't have much to say.
Well, you're really good at guitar.
Yeah.
And I don't know how much more you can improve in that, but you play that guitar really well.
Yeah.
So maybe keep practicing that and your singing.
I think with your future performances that I would like to see you continue to work on your songwriting and playing the guitar as you're singing. You did an exceptionally good job when you did that the other day, and I really feel like by playing the guitar while you're singing, it adds a lot to your performance.
Some areas for improvement might be slowing down your line delivery and making sure that you're focusing on each phrase so we can understand exactly what you're saying, and trying to create some highs and lows.
You've come a long ways. You really have improved in a lot of areas. But one of the things that I think you can continue to improve in is being more flexible, like the rubber band here. Just being more flexible. You've come a long ways. You do a lot of things independently now.
Yeah.
You don't get angry so much anymore. You've come a long ways, and I see so much improvement since 6th grade.
Oh, 7th grade, yeah.
7th grade. It was 6th grade. 7th grade. 7th grade. You're correct.
Are there any memories you would like to share that are not already covered on the questions or anything? Anything in particular?
Am I allowed to talk about Shrek?
Yeah.
Yeah. all right. And I should almost like read this. Like I fondly remember when you were in kindergarten and we were walking quickly down the hallways, and you always walked fast and you always walked ahead of me, and I had to like hustle to keep up with you. And I just remember one time you were hustling down the hallway and you turn over and you look over behind your shoulder and you're like, you know, come on, donkey. And in your best like Shrek voice and everything. And I was just like, donkey? I don't want to be a donkey. I want to be Princess Fiona. and I just thought that was very cute and spontaneous kind of like. So that's one of my fond memories that I have.
I think my best memories with Ian in class are of his monologues that he performs in class. He always has the desire to make each one bigger and better than it was before, and it's very impressive whenever he comes in with the monologue perfectly memorized, and he has background music that's synced and timed, and it's a production every time with the monologues that we do in class. So that is definitely one of my favorite memories.
Oh, I'm a resource teacher here,
Okay.
so I have a homeroom,
Okay.
and I also oversee the things that you do at school here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I have done that since you were a ninth grader.
Yeah, freshman year.
Yeah, freshman. I also go into Earth Science, and I am a team teacher with Mrs. Pigeon. And
So,
we
yeah.
teach Earth Science together for 3 of the blocks.
Okay.
And then I have a math class in here.
Okay.
And then some resource help for students.
As a teacher, I work with all kinds of students. I'm your teacher
Okay.
for
math
and for reading, some of the reading.
Some of the basic
And
skills.
basic skills, right?
Yeah.
And last year and the year before, I was your CBI teacher, community-based instruction teacher, when you went out with us, remember?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, and then I also have other students. You can hear in the background, one of those students.
As a teacher, I do a number of things. First of all, my job title is called a transition teacher. So what I do is I work with all students that have what's called an individual education plan, and I work with them to make sure that coursework that they're taking here at high school aligns with what their future plans are. So for instance, you're very interested in performance, and therefore I support the fact that you go to Mr. Nolan's class and some of your drama programs in order to be able to get more practice in those areas, because I know that you're very interested in doing that in the future.
As a teacher here, I am the theater director. So I teach 5 theater classes. They cover theater arts 1, 2, 3, and 4, tech theater 1 and 2, and musical theater. And we do 3 main stage plays a year and 2 one-act plays through each of the classes 2 times a year.
Well, I help students to stay on track, to help them get organized. I support them in their classrooms, help them with their homework, and be a voice for them. I'm there for them to talk to anytime. If they have any concerns, I'm there to go and address those concerns to someone if needed. I'm there for the student.
So, at what age was I when I started acting, do you think?
You probably know better than I. I would say around 9 or 10.
Yeah, okay. And then how do you feel about my singing?
I think you're wonderful. I think you've been singing at school since kindergarten, and you were able to memorize all the stuff, so I bet you can still memorize, you still know stuff from when you were in 2nd and 3rd grade. Am I right?
Yeah. So, what would you think about my stage presence?
Well, Ian, that's, of course, legendary. But well before you were 9, a friend of your grandmother's made me promise that we would get you into theater, because she saw you at all kinds of family events and thought you were an actor extraordinaire.
Yep. So, what do you think about what's my best performance?
Oh, that's kind of hard. So far, Tigger last year. You were the best Tigger ever.
So at what age did you recognize that I had a special talent? What age?
Oh my. I think in 3rd grade, when you were the only 3rd grader who knew all the words in the tune to Temples and Tombs.
Yeah. And what kind of things did you do for me to help me?
Well, how long have Daddy and I been helping you running lines, Ian?
For over
A long time.
And what do you think that I did that some people never knew about?
Do you think all the people that come and see you know that you know all the words and all of the movements and all of the songs by heart?
Yeah.
Do you think they know that?
I didn't know this until then. So, and what were the challenges that I had to face in order to become the performer that I am today?
Wow, Ian, I think in some ways you're head and shoulders above most other people because you have such a fantastic memory, and it's extremely rare for you to be off key because you know I can't handle singing off key. I get that twitch going.
Yeah. So how do you think it helps me with my autism?
I think it gives you something that you can do very, very well, and that helps everybody.
So what do you think the next step in my career as a singer-songwriter should be?
Well, I like the albums, and I like the Amazon stuff, and I like the plays. I think you should continue doing that sort of thing.
At what age was I when I started acting, do you think?
I don't know. I think you probably started acting before you even went into VSA.
Yeah. So how do you feel about my singing?
Your singing is superb. Your songwriting is, even though some of the tunes are rather familiar, I think what you do with it is very good.
Yeah. So what do you think about my stage presence?
Well, let's see. I think your stage presence is excellent.
Okay. So what do you think was my best performance?
You know what I think your best performance was? No, actually, the Old Home Place. And you know why?
Why?
Because you not only did your part, you stood in for 2 other actors and did theirs as well. And it was your first one you ever did, and you handled all the lines of everyone at the same time. And that is an unbelievable feat.
Yeah. And at what age did you recognize that I had a special talent?
Very young. At one point in time, I sat down to the piano and started playing. And what impressed me was after I got up, you sat down at the piano and started playing the same thing.
Wow. So, and what kind of things did you do for me to help me?
Oh my, all kinds of things. We got you involved in VSA. We've supported you in your efforts online with your music. I believe it was I that even suggested that you post your music and stuff on YouTube.
Yeah. So what do you think that I did that some people never knew about?
You know, I bet not too many people know that you sang the national anthem in the Nationals game. Oh.
Now, how do you think it helps me with my autism?
Well, you would know better than I on that one.
Oh, and what now? What do you think the next step in my career as a singer-songwriter should be?
I think you should continue posting your music out there online. The Amazon thing is good, you know.
Yeah.
Get a chance to get some money for what you're doing. And basically stay with the acting as much as possible. See where that goes.
And now here comes the last song. It's a new song called Forever Strong. Hey! Hey! I should have known anything about you. I should have stolen anything from you. But I couldn't do anything to get through. I'm forever strong. I'm forever young, yeah. I hope this lasts for so long, 'cause I'm forever strong. I'm forever young, yeah. This is a rumble. I'm forever strong. Hey! Hey! I should have known anything about you. I should have stolen anything from you. But I couldn't do anything to get through. I'm forever strong. I'm forever young, yeah. I hope this lasts for so long, 'cause I'm forever strong. I'm forever young, yeah. This is a rival. I'm forever strong. Hey!
Say hi.
Say hi to the camera.
That is perfect.